Alright, so pretty much this is the daily swap that you gotta do every morning. You gotta put this thing into drag mode from street tire mode. Doesn't help, it's stupid cold out here in Gainesville. My fingers are like white. Fog is starting to let up. Cars are starting to roll in. Gotta unload the car, get ready to do this side. It's a cold one. Everywhere. Every contraption you can think of, you'll see on Sick Week. Old school cars, trucks, full-blown race cars, everything. Four-wheel drive vehicles. Look at this thing. Tell me this is not sick. PFI speed and the boosted boys. Shoot, look at this thing. Got the diesel truck. Average stock Marauder, no big deal. Tractor's not looking so good. see what happens. He's got to be freezing his ass off. Well, this is lane 1 and 2 a C-class, and now they're going to pile in 3 and 4 a C-class because there's like 100. There was 180 of us. I don't know if everybody survived, but there's a pile of them. We're going to be the first ones down today because it's cold. Try to help with the lace and heat in the track, so we'll see what happens. Boys, we just made our first pass, and as you can tell, it is negative 500 air, right? The air DA right now, and it just picked up a shitload of power. It just went its personal best and went a 1014 at 145 mile an hour. But the goal of this is to try to run fastest or closest to our turn-in slip, which was a 1040. So yeah, we're still, because you can't run faster than 10.0 or you cannot turn that slip in, and now it's a 10.14. So we could turn it in, but it's going to make our average like a 10.20 something. And that gap, the spread, the goal is to be the closest to your first slip. So unfortunately, Bradenton was hot. So I don't know what we can do. We can either, we know it picked up 10 mile an hour and picked up about 0.3 of a second in this air. So we're going to have to turn the boost down, and he's going to have to go back up there and make another pass. Try to get closer to that 1040, so let's see what he wants to do. All right, so now we're trying to split hairs here and figure out where to put the car. Right now it's on 56% duty cycle, it made 743 at a tire, roughly 8 pounds of boost. So, and then obviously you can tell from 56 to 75 it made another 200 wheel. So, but we're trying to slow it down. So we did the math on this. It's about 15 horsepower per duty cycle. So this at 56, probably going to drop that down. What would that be? Drop it 2 to 54. That would drop it 30 horse. That puts it at about 713. Which might be enough to slow it down 2.5 tenths. So we're gonna check that out. Is this thing even gonna be fast or what?
I wish. You don't think so? Turn down.
I don't know what. Something close to a 1040. Well, boys, we took 2 pounds of boost out of it, slowed it down 12 100ths, so it got us to a 1026. We're trying to get it to a 1040, and I heard them make an all call 5 minutes, so I ran back to the pit before my dad got back and told him hot lap it and bring it up there. And there was one car in front of him that was the last one, so I don't think we're going to get to make another pass, which is going to screw us a little bit, because we were going to take 2 more pounds of boost out and try to get it to run like a 1038, which it would have done if we took another 2 pounds out. But it's not looking good right now. I'll know here in a minute. He went back up there to try to argue about it, because there was literally 2 cars, and one was a quarantine car and 2 were other C cars. So literally 2 cars, that's it. And they wouldn't let us go forward, so we'll see what happens. I hope we can get it, because we'll take 2 pounds out and we'll be dead on the money. So all we can do is see what happens here in a minute. We got lucky, guys. They one guy didn't show up, and they let us move back into the lane. So we're I'm walking over to check the air pressure right now, take 2 more pounds of boost out of it. That should put us dead on, hopefully like a 1038 is what I'm looking for, or a 40. Or anywhere in the 30s would be happy, but it should put us pretty much dead on a 1038. So let's see what happens. Everybody getting their last time runs in. Good luck, gonna be safe. That'll do it, guys. Got ready to put it back in street mode, and we got to drive to South Georgia Motorsports Park. We got a long ride ahead of us. All right, guys, we're in street mode. We're sitting very good. 1034 today was our ticket we turned in, and a 1040 yesterday. So the goal is to run like a 1038 or a 1040 or a 1042 to tighten that pattern closer to what we ran in Bradenton on a 1040. So about to get out of here. Sun's going down. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. We're doing very well, and off to South Georgia. It's gonna be a cold one in the morning, so let's go have some fun. Let's catch you on the next clip.